All right. So in today's episode is very special. Uh, I'm focusing on Ghana music. Okay. So Ghana music is one of the biggest industries in Africa, and even the Nigerians can attest to the fact that if you want a hit song, I mean, if you want to blow quick, you have to come to Ghana. You understand? That's it. But you see, there are a whole lot of stuff that is impeding the growth of Ghana music. And today we are going to talk about a few of them. Yes. So my name is Kings Motion, a digital marketer and a music promoter. So make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Artist Cafe, and follow me on all social media platforms at Kings Motion. I do talk about music gigs, how you can make money online, and also as far as the digital space is concerned, I guide you on the right ways to do things in order to, double up on the internet space. Yeah. All right. So let's go straight to the point. That's it. What do you think are some of the problems impeding the growth of Ghana music? I will start with the first one. That is how foreign content are dominating in our music ecosystem. You and I can attest to the fact that Ghana, we always prioritize foreigners than our own. You get me? A Ghana man can give a full support to a foreigner, but when it comes to his own countryman, it's another story. Okay, so for the sake of this very discuss, let's limit our discussion to the music fraternity, right? When we take the DJs, the radio DJs, most of them do play foreign music as compared to Ghana music. Ghana, if you don't pay payola, your music wouldn't be played, and people stream your songs. You don't make the same thing as compared to what Spotify has structured. With what Spotify indicated, it means if you are getting 1 million streams, you are going to make something around 3,000 to 5,000 USD. But you see, our Ghanaian artists are making the numbers. They can get 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, and what have you. But with 1 million, they are getting something. Some are getting less than 1,000 USD. One I experienced, the revenue was somewhere around 400 USD. Imagine getting 1 million streams and you are being paid 400 USD. What are you going to do with this kind of money? So this is something crucial, but I think our artists supposed to do more projections, or they should promote their works to the tier 1 countries, because that is where the money lies. Even though some of our artists and the fans have been pushing the agenda that we should try and break into the Nigerian market. It's a good idea, but if you are to ask me, I wouldn't advise Ghanaian artists. If you really want to make money, okay, with your music, I wouldn't advise you that much to be promoting your music to Nigeria and the rest. Because with Nigeria, you can make 1 million streams and make something less than 100 USD. You understand? So our artists supposed to push their works to the tier 1 countries so that they can receive something huge. Then the next thing is we have artists who don't even know much about this royalty thing. You see, Ghana, gradually we are growing. Okay, we are growing in the music space, and gradually our artists are getting used to or adapting to the streaming culture. So most artists now do release their songs with distributors. I mean, they get their songs on Spotify, Apple Music, and the rest. Okay, it's a good thing. But the problem is we have different forms of revenues or different types of, I mean, royalties. So if you are only distributing your music to collect, I mean, your streaming royalties, you are leaving about 70 to 80% of your royalties down. Aside the streaming royalties, you have to be collecting your public performance, you have to take synchronization royalties and many more. So apart from that, make sure you also sign up with uh, platforms like BMI, ASCAP, CSAC, and the rest. With them, you can collect all forms of royalties when your music is being played on any radio, any telestar radio, on any television, I mean any platform at all. You will surely collect your royalties. And now the next thing is with the same royalty thing, when you come to Ghana, your music can be played on radio, your music videos will be played on TV, but the point is artists are making no revenues. They make zero revenues because we don't have any system that really check this kind of royalties. So once artists sign up with a distributor like Audiocano, all they know is to take their streaming royalties and the rest. So when it happens this way, how can the artists make more money to produce better content and also have a very nice living? Okay, we have upcoming artists in our system who are doing pretty well, but the point is when it comes to royalties, they have zero ideas. With those who have, I mean, a glimpse of it too, it's all about the streaming royalties. That's it, and nothing more. But you see, when you talk about the PROs, I mean, publishing rights organizations, these are companies that will help you to take the big deal. For instance, if you sign up, I mean, if you register or if you register your music for synchronization royalties, okay, and you are lucky to get one of your tracks being featured on, let's say, Netflix or any major, I mean, movie production, okay, that's a big win. It's a huge money, okay, just one placement that a creator will do for you as far as sync is concerned. The monies that you are going to make is huge. It's nothing to be compared to, I mean, the streaming royalties. So this is something that we need to, I mean, take note of. Now let's move to the next thing, and that is inadequate. Sorry. So the next thing is inequality in marketing and branding. Okay, one Ghanaian artists, like I said earlier on, they are really doing well. But when it comes to promos, marketing, and all of that, I think most of them they just follow one single way of promoting their works. That is getting their music out, sharing on various social media platforms, and that's all. Most artists too, once their project is out, they can do serious promotion for the first 1 week, first 2 weeks, or first 1 month, and that's all. They will just go back. That shouldn't be the right way of promotion. You always have to make sure you have the right strategies to promote your music. As we speak now, we have artists that's going to give a helping hand, even if the music is good. The same thing applies to the Shatter movement. When Beam Nation is doing something good, they don't care. They don't really support. About 80-90% of the fan base of a particular, of a particular artist, they don't really give support to the next fan base. These are some of the things that's really, I mean, impeding the growth of our music industry. And I feel like we need to structure it in such a way that SAC natives can give support to Beam Nation. Beam Nation can reciprocate their support to, I mean, Shatter Movement. But looking at how things are going, I mean, it has become these two fan base. I mean, Beam Nation and SM. And here lies the case: if a new artist is coming up, and the moment they show interest in one of these fan base, the artist becomes an enemy to the next. I mean, this is not helping our music culture. Okay, let's do it in such a way that you can support any artist that you want. Yes, even though when the beef goes on, it makes the industry lively. People don't really want industry where things cannot. When the industry is very vibrant, bloggers can cash out, music promoters go cash out, content creators go cash out, and many more. But the thing is, let's do it in such a way that it will bring positivity to our industry. It shouldn't be like, because I'm not with you, anything that you do, I'm not supporting. That shouldn't be the thing. Let's all come together as one. Let's be under one umbrella. Let's support ourselves. And trust me, Ghana music in the next 5 years will be bigger than, the Nigerian music industry that we see. Because I feel like this thing, we see it in the Nigerian music space, but I don't know how they do theirs. From my perspective, or from how I see things, theirs is not critical like how Ghanaians we doing ours. We do ours come on, we need to change. We need to change. This diabolical politics and things in the music industry is not going to help any of us. Okay? It's not going to help us. If Shatter Movement releases something which is good, just make sure you go share it. Just make sure, you're listening to it. You get me? If BB Nation drops something which is very good, you just have to make sure, you are supporting it. You have to listen to it. You have to share it so that we can grow. We can be together as one. But it shouldn't be like, I am MPP, whatever NDC does. I am NDC, whatever MPP does. No. Let's put a stop to that. Now, the next thing is lack of inadequate funding. You see, this thing, I will speak on behalf of the upcoming artists. We have upcoming artists that are really doing well. But the problem is they don't have enough funding. You see, welcome to Ghana, where we don't see music as a business. We don't see music as a profession. So no company is ready to invest in musicians. You see, if we are to have like 5 strong companies that are going to support these young upcoming musicians, trust me, our industry will be something different. Imagine we having Despite, investing in about 5 artists. Chada, Kwame Bediakon also investing in about 5 people. The industry will be lucrative. We will be cashing out. But I feel like the education they down. You see, most of these people, they only understand those industrial works. But when it comes to the digital space, how we can cash out and all of that, how we can motivate the youth to make money from this space is something that, most of them, they have no idea of. So, to the Ghanaian artists too, it's about time that we make things look beautiful. Our A-list artists, they need to set a good example so that with them, investors can understand how things are being done in the music space, right? Now let's move to the next one, uh, and that of economic insecurity. Economic insecurity. That's one major factor that is impeding the growth of Ghana music. There is a whole lot of hardship in the system. Okay, Omaini too much. So because of this, Ghanaian artists are unable to do anything for themselves. Most Ghanaian artists, with the reception of the A-list artists who are doing something great for themselves. But if you're an upcoming artist in Ghana, in Africa, and you're trying to, take music as your profession, it's very difficult to survive because our economy, it's just some way, the fluctuations in it. And you see, the funny thing is, when an artist gets any gig, sorry, when an artist gets a gig from one political party, let's say MPP, the moment he go to play this kind gig, it becomes a problem for the NDCs. But the education, we need to inform our people. They should understand that in as much as the artist is doing music, he's doing music for all, regardless of the political parties, or the political differences. It shouldn't be like, just like what happened to Kim Paluta, because Kim Paluta performed for the MPPs. As the NDC came to power, there were people who were trying to make it look like, he doesn't deem fit for certain roles in the NDC. And when they play certain shows, they don't want, such artists to be invited. But that shouldn't be the thing. You see, that shouldn't be the thing. Ghana, we need to grow beyond this. You cannot say that because an artist performs for political party A, so this artist becomes an enemy. We all have our interests. Okay, so we shouldn't chip things like this into our music industry. Yes, you support party A, I support party B. We are still one. If the product, which is the music, if it's good, we need to give it a support. Yes, let's give it a support so that Ghana music industry can grow to that level. Because should the industry grows, it's going to help bloggers, it's going to help music promoters, it's going to help content creators, and it's going to bring investors. Okay, shout out to Shatawale. Just look at what he did. He bringing Pella to Ghana, even though some colleagues believe that, why should Wale bring Pella and all of that? But if you are to ask me, the business side of it, I really love it. Because Wale being able to bring Pella to the industry, you see how it's been able to spice the industry. Okay, it has activated our systems. Now content creators are able to talk about it. When their platforms are monetized, they will surely cash out something. Let's see this guy made in Ghana. Okay, Shatawale's boy, and he went live with Pella, and automatically it's going to increase his SEO. Is going to increase a whole lot. It's going to put his brand on a different level. Stonebwoy did the same thing. He brought a couple of artists, international stars. He brought them to Ghana. He did it himself. Okay, so things like this, it really helped our industry to get more investors. So if possible, I think the government has to look into this. They should be able to, build a very nice theater, okay, for these talents. They need to invest in these talents. The more they do, the better our industry. Yeah. So, all right, if you're an artist right there and you will want to distribute your music to Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, Shazam, YouTube Music, and the rest, just make sure you visit audiocano.com. Yes, make sure you sign up. Sign up on audiocano.com. Okay, you only pay 207 Ghana cedis for 1 full year. Okay, and you can release unlimited music. Yes, you can release back to back. Even if it is 100 songs you want to release in a year, you can drop all those songs and you will not pay anything a minute. All right, so like I mentioned, yes, if you want to, get your music on various streaming platforms, just make sure you visit www.audiocano.com. You only pay 207 Ghana cedis. That is less than 13 USD, okay, for 1 full year with unlimited music distribution. So make sure you visit Audiocano today and follow us on all social media platforms at Audiocano Music. And also, when you talk about the sync royalties and that of the publishing and what have you, you can just send us a message on kingsmotiongh@gmail.com and we will assist you to get all these platforms set. Again, if you are looking for any publishing deal or distribution deal, you can just send us a message, info@audiocano.com. Just send us a message and you may land a publishing opportunity, right? That's it. All right, so let's move to the next point. And that is over reliance on traditional promotions. I always say this, we are in the digital age. So you are an artist and you think that you release a music, you can only promote on radios, on TVs, and what have you. Some of you still, you've been printing your music on cassette or on CDs. Yo, those things, maybe we have some countries where these things, they go on. But if you are in Ghana, right? If you are in Ghana, just make sure you are utilizing the digital space. And even if you want to do hard copies, I would advise you do it, on a pen drive. Okay, just do it on a pen drive. I used to see people at the mall, musicians at the mall, and they'll be moving to people. Their way of promoting their works. They move to people, they give them CD that has their songs, then they will ask them for some contribution to support their music. All right, it's not bad, but if you are to ask me, I think they are not doing things right. Cause even should a person give you the money and take the CD, have you thought of the gadgets that the person really use at home? How many people are still using CD or cassette? But at least if you do a copy on a pen drive, that one it will make sense in some ways. Because most TVs, they use pen drive. Okay, and this music box, they use pen drive. So with pen drive, they can listen to your music and the interest will be there. You get me? That's it. But the best way is to just talk to them let them follow you on your social media, platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and the rest. And also let them stream your music on either Spotify, Boomplay, Apple Music. You can mention them. Then let them follow you on Spotify. You see, in that case, whenever you do any release, they are going to get a pop-up on their various devices. But if you are just giving them pen drive or hard copy, when they lose the CD, when they lose the cassettes, even with the pen drive, once they lose the pen drive, some of them, they will not even remember your name. And you've lost a customer just like that. But if, they had followed you on your socials, if they had followed you on your digital platforms, whenever you are doing a new release, they will be notified. You get me? They will be notified. They can share it. And when they share, there is a tendency that 1, 2, 3, or 5 people will also listen to that very project. So just make sure you are utilizing the digital space. Do more promotions on the digital space. Make sure you are doing more playlists. I've been doing this music marketing work for a very long period of time, for over 7 years. And with the experience I've had with my Ghanaian artists, most of them, when they come for promotion, inside their head, they are only looking for trends. They just want their music to just boom. But it doesn't work that way. No promoter can just make your music just trend just like that. You see, trends are good sometimes, but when you are going to a promoter, don't just go and tell the promoter that, I want my music to trend. No, it's not done that way. If you keep on doing stuff like that, there are people who may use other mediums to get you, views or plays that Spotify, Apple Music might remove. Okay, now Spotify is very strict. So if you are not getting your streams from a better platform, woe unto you. And even with a playlist, there are some playlists that are not organic. Okay, some playlists, they are not organic. They will just give you a placement and they will run bot ads or they will run bot plays. You get me? Someone may have, a playlist with over, someone may have different playlists. Let's say 5 playlists. And when you go to this very playlist, you can see stuff like playlist A having about 100,000 streams, playlist B having the same 101,000 streams. That should tell you something, that this kind of playlist is not legit. So all these things boils down to the education aspect. If you are an artist, if you are an upcoming artist, you just have to make sure you are learning a whole lot of gig. You have to read more, understand how the music business is being run, so that you do things in the right way. Because music, you and I know, is very lucrative. But as to how you can, make it lucrative, it boils down to what you've read. It boils down to how you understand it. It boils down to your strategies. So just make sure you are doing things well. If you do things well, if I do things well, if all the stakeholders are doing things right, I believe with time, Ghana music will look very beautiful. Alright, so in case you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you hit on the subscribe button. I want to grow with you. Yes, like I said earlier on, I do more of music marketing gigs. I do more about digital marketing. I do more about how you can make money on the internet space. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel and share. Okay, share this YouTube channel to your music friend, right? All right. So let's continue. One thing, can you also list about two reasons why you think our Ghanaian music space has been stampede? Okay, why do you think our music space, it's like it has reached a certain level that it's choked? It's choked. It's like the upcoming artists can come on and reach a certain level, and once they reach there, but it's either they will stay there till or they will go down again, because it has always been these three: Shatawale, Sarkodie, and Stoneboy. Always. There is one particular musician that sometimes I don't understand why Ghanaians are not giving him the necessary attention. Even award schemes, TGMA, Ghana Music Awards, and all of that. You know, they are not honoring this guy to. I mean, yo, King Promise is really working. Is it because King Promise is not having any fan base, as in like the Sack Nations, what have you, what have you? You know, he has fans, but he has not, you know, built any cartel team for himself. Is it because of that? Because he's really doing well. When you go to the streaming platforms, I can say for a fact that King Promise is doing well than most of, I mean, our A-list artists that we do. I'm not saying King Promise is not A-list artist, but I mean I can say for no mobile industry no can, you know. So what I say, King Promise is doing better than most of them. But always we don't talk about these kind of people. And another person, Amare. Amare is also doing well. When you go to Spotify, I mean, her monthly listeners alone, yo, it's crazy. But I don't know why. Ghana. Oh, it's the we need to, I mean, those doing well, no more projected this kind of people. Okay, let's put light on them. But always Ghana Music Awards, TGMA, 3 Music Awards. You people go do award scheme and just be giving it to, I mean, one way artists, no way they carry give. Is it because the board, I mean, some of you are having your favorites or what? That's the information some of us we've been getting. Because if the works of the artists are not being appreciated, you see, it will not motivate them to do more or to do better. You understand? It will not motivate them. You get me? So let's try to do the needful. Let's support our artists. Let's give them all the necessary support. Then also with the fans, we shouldn't be fighting ourselves. You get me? Yeah, if you be Shatta movement and I'll be Beam Native. Yo, we are all one family, you understand? We are all, I mean, on one course. We are all trying to push one agenda. That is Ghana music to the world. So I shouldn't be your enemy. And there is no way you'll be my enemy. But we can do healthy, I mean, arguments. For me, as a day here, if you are to ask me, like, okay, Beam Nation, Sack Nation, and that of Shatta movement, if you are to ask the most populous artist, there is no way I will mention Sarkodie. And there is no way I will mention Stoneboy. That one strictly goes to, I mean, SM. He's the most populous artist in Ghana. That one is accepted. You get me? So if a Beam Native goes into argument with a Shatta movement and be like, yo, you know, agree to this, yo, come on, that's not the right thing. You get me? That's not the right thing. And the same way, when we are to talk about conscious reggae music for about 5 years now, If you are to ask conscious music, I mean those producing, I mean better sounds, those who are investing in their music. You can mention Stoneboy, you can mention Sarkodie, you get me, you can mention King Promise. See, I think Jackie was doing well, and I mean music. That's it. That's the way to go. If you're on TV, make sure you are showing more of Ghanaian, I mean, brewed stuff. Understand? Let's help our musicians to grow and also to cash out and also dominate. Then the next thing is low royalties. The royalties, I remember speaking about only the digital ways, but when it comes to, I mean, yeah, the other type of royalty, that is performance. Maybe the artist is going to perform for a particular company, or let's say this event organizers, you put an artist on the bill. I think when you are booking artists, let's try to, sometimes we pay the foreign artists number by performing. We'll give them big money. I am not saying that it's wrong for foreign artists to be paid huge, okay? But sometimes, that foreign artist, or the local artists, the dominance, they have same dominance. Yet, because that person is a foreigner, then we go carry some big money, give the artist, then they just go carry go. Then the artists that we have in our country, our net that same artist, no the same level, then you just go give them some peanuts. If you are doing that, how are you helping our artists? How would our artists grow? How would they get enough money to invest in their craft? You already know that in our system, we don't have any company. We don't have investors who are investing in this musician. You get me? So, event personnel, and you are doing any event, make sure say you are booking them right and you are paying them right. That's the thing. Then also when it comes to the digital, royalty, that one I've already spoken about it. If you are an artist, just make sure all your platforms are monetized, okay? Don't just be posting your content, especially the upcoming artists. Don't just be posting. Just make sure your Facebook is monetized, Instagram you're monetized, TikTok you're monetized, YouTube you're monetized. Name them. All these platforms supposed to be monetized so that anything that you post, you can cash out. Also, copywriting. Okay, copywriting is one thing that most musicians, especially the upcoming, you're taking it for granted. There's who making sure as why a copywriter manifests. Okay, so that people cannot just be stealing your music, your content. Just make sure your copyright is well done. And the next thing is, I feel like our A-list artists supposed to come together. Nanka set some rules and regulations be my bloggers. Okay, set my bloggers and do these content creators. But me crowd the media more on the music bloggers. Up to now in this modern era, say artists are branding home aye juma. The artist release his projects, then the blogger will just go and just pick that music and upload it freely on his website. You started blogging or be that. But as we grew, okay, you be sure and you may be asking who say no, you cannot just be picking an artist in work and be uploading on your website. My website now be there to they are monetized. So when people come there, I am going to benefit. The more traffic I get, the more money I make. But how about the artists? And that is the reason why I stopped doing free music uploads. Because when the 200 more, the artists gain nothing. And up to now, the top musicians in our system too know. Omuntimi ember out. Can't anything against how these things are being done in our system. Because we call your key, you know, you'll be sued. And you crew one more there. Obe musician be nyuma waye na blogger akofa na wa post free mp3 no dey at on the website. Then they will just promote it for people to come and stream it for free. But anka the right way then say nipa ne de nyoma to Spotify, Apple Music ne ade no. You go there and you pick the link. Then you embed the link on your website. So when people come to your website and they stream or they listen to the song, one way or the other, the artist will make money. What I say? You the blogger too, you go make money because you've monetized your channel or you've monetized your website. You get me? So I don't know why still some bloggers just they post free mp3 songs on their website. And I don't understand why the artists too they make quiet. Sarkodie especially, Shatawali, Stonebwoy, no money are there. The money now what instead of you to come together and set some rules, one certain maybe and to work. So that we will not just be, you know, we will not just be copying or downloading your music and uploading it freely on our website. Because Spotify alone, like I said, if you are getting 1 million streams, that is $3,000 to $5,000. What I say, provided say you are getting, your streams from tier 1 countries. So imagine all these bloggers we have in our country. Say na ko mun nyina no omo posti link on their website. Do you know how much the artists will be making? But you see, everybody seems quiet about this thing. But I believe it's about time that we do something about it. All right, so I believe that a lot has been said. Yes, a lot has been said. So let's all try to play our roles. All the stakeholders. Me being a blogger, what I do now is I don't post free mp3 song anymore. Yes, if I promote an artist, I make sure that the artist has his works on various platforms. Even when upcoming artists come to me that, oh, I want to promote my music, and I realize your music is not yet on the streaming platforms, I don't do it. I don't take your money. I'd rather guide you to, distribute your music with audiocando.com. Then once the music is out, then I'll use the links to promote your music. That's it. And if you're an upcoming artist, don't lose hope, because you see, it's very difficult. You are not going to get the necessary help in the industry, okay? You are not going to help. Nobody is going to help you. And the most difficult and painful part is your own friends. They will not support you. They will see your content. They will not give you a like. They will not follow you. They will not comment. They will not share. It is you against the world. So just make sure you are doing it gradually. And no rush. You see, it's a normal release here. When you release your songs, I would advise you just get a budget. No matter how small the budget is, just get some budget. Put me some press release. Now your music promoter be good. Now put me a playlist ka crabby mouth. Niakano, one can make sure say we shoot more content. Shoot more content to promote your own works. Because now on the internet space, if you don't have enough money for promotion, it's very difficult for you to be heard. But don't just let the money be the reason why you can't promote. Put yourself in action. Just be posting content back to back. You have your phone, okay? You have your mobile phones. The next thing is just get some good lighting. Share content relating to the project you have released. Share more content. Now, start to say we push it on your various social platforms gradually. And whenever you do this, you have to go to your analytics and go and check where you are getting feedback from. Until who say, oh, video ya me post here, I'm getting feedback from, let's say, UK or US, and now Kenya, and now Nairobi. Once you have this here, it will direct you on how and where to promote your music. Always you have to read the demographics of your audience. This is your job as an artist. So don't just be promoting, say, oh, yes, secret content in Tino. And normally you're ready, no, then you just be posting content like that without checking how your content is doing, where you are getting engagement from, so that in your next release you can push it. You see, you can be in Ghana and your works will blow in Kenya. So not necessarily you pushing in Ghana every single day without you checking your analytics. Always be checking your demographics to see how well you're doing. That's it. Just be checking your demographics. Then the next thing is, if you are a Ghanaian artist, don't force yourself or don't force to make your fans your friends. Because normally, when you have fans, they appreciate you from afar. Just look at your friends. What does it? Your friends do not support your business. So be careful. Say unconverted or fans no among my friends. I am not saying that don't be free with your fans. You can be free, but don't make them your friend. As in, what does it? Because strangers will help your business grow. It takes a few friends are matured, learned. No more near be ase. Safono and betting support your music career. It's all just here. But I know crown we na for mako 10 see one more. A be a nipa baako pe. And no bet my support your career. So you see, don't make your fans or don't easily turn your fans into friends. Then the next thing, if you are an artist out of free Ghana, make sure you have other side hustles. Okay, don't just be dependent on your music. Okay, music so that you can have enough to do what? To be promoting your music. Because the fact is, you can be running to bloggers and other music promoters their DMs. Okay, but say when to Yashia, if you don't pay anything, it will be very difficult for them to promote you. Okay, anything that they make say set a budget. You cannot promote with all the blogs, you cannot promote with all promoters or music promoters, but make sure say nipa mienu bi de wape omo sika kakra. Give it to them for them to maybe blog your works, share your works, and what have you. I hope I'm making sense. We've said a lot, and I'll be ending my video very soon. Like I said, you just have to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel to support me. And you can share this very live video to friends especially to your music friends. Okay, yes, tell them King's Motion wants to be a friend. Okay, and like I said, if you have any artist who want to get his works monetized, okay, just make sure you send us an email. That's kingsmotongh@gmail.com. We will help you monetize your works. Make sure you are collecting royalties from all platforms, being on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Just mention them. We are going to help you to collect all your royalties. Again, if you have any upcoming friend, just make sure say all supporting by telling him about King's Motion. Say King's Motion betimi aboa no ama na the graphic works, obetimi aboa no ama na shooting the music video, obetimi aboa no ama na recording nnwom, obetimi aboa no ama na publishing deal, obetimi aboa no ama na distribution deals. Okay, this is what we're doing to support our Ghanaian musicians. So if you are watching me and you have any music friend, even if yourself you are a musician and you want more enquiries about this very package, just make sure you send me a message. And also, I've been creating content about music marketing. Whenever you watch my video, I'll plead with you that make sure you drop me some comments. And if you have any topic that you want me to talk about, don't hesitate to drop it in the comment section. Thank you for having me, and thanks for coming. We've been able to do 1 hour live. Yes, 1 hour live. I think with time we'll be doing more. Just go through my page and check more of my videos. Peace. The name has always been King's Motion, Ghana's undisputed heavyweight music promoter. 2025 and beyond, every artist must make money from his crafts. Peace out.